Dude, I get you. You seem like you would have been perfect for that job. I don't know what happened during the application process. Maybe there was a glitch in the system. Or maybe it has something to do with you, my friend. Today, gentlemen, we're going to be talking about 10 reasons why you did not get that job. Reason why you didn't get the job number 1 is that you showed up late. Now, gentlemen, this is a no-go in any other situation. For any type of appointment that you have to deal with during the application process, you have to be on time. If you show up late, this shows that you are not reliable with your time. You are giving off a very bad first impression. And if you're gonna be late for a job interview, as a manager, how is it gonna make them think that you're gonna show up on time for a regular day on the job? Reason number 2, you dressed inappropriately for the interview. Now, you think that you probably looked fine in your white t-shirt and your medium wash, distressed jeans, and your pair of Nikes that you got out of a Walmart. Gentlemen, obviously this is a no-go. You need to dress the part if you actually want the job. Dressing up for any appointment or interview or any occasion during the application process shows your confidence and your professionalism towards the situation. Best case scenario for you guys is to wear a navy suit that's gonna best show off your confidence, or in a perfect world, you're gonna know how to dress yourself up to look super smart business casual. Number 3, you did not give a good handshake. Instead of that weak, soft, limp fist situation that we've all had to deal with at one point in our lives, when it comes to you shaking another man's hand, it's going to have to be crease to crease. You have it to be firm, maybe a couple shakes here and there, and then just let go. Make sure you look them in the eye as well. Now, if you notice that the person who's interviewing you is a woman, you might have to change up the situation. Please keep in mind, I am in no way, shape, or form a misogynist or against feminism. In a woman's hand, the situation can be just a little bit tricky. Basically all of my life, I've broken it down into 2 basic parts that pretty much within like that 0.5 seconds that I've met a woman that I need to determine how hard I need to shake her hand. One thing I noticed, if the woman's handshake is a little bit soft, a little bit delicate towards the touch, I know that I don't need to give her a limp fist, but at the same time, I need to give a nice subtle grip. Not too hard, but almost like I'm handling a perfect peach. I don't want to squeeze it way too hard to the point to where I'm bruising it. On the other hand, if that girl has some grip to her, of course I'm going to respond appropriately, but I wouldn't fully go on like I'm shaking one of my bro's hands or anything like that, just to sort of match the firmness in her grip. That way I can have some sort of mutual respect towards her and how hard she is gripping my hand. That sounds very weird. Number 4 is a pretty simple one. You did not give enough eye contact during your interview. You're just constantly avoiding eye contact or just dozing off and looking off at somewhere at his office, looking at things in his office and everything like that. You're just gonna give off the vibe that you are not interested in what you're actually doing, and he's gonna think that you're maybe a total weirdo and you get easily distracted. Reason number 5, you lied or exaggerated on your resume. Gentlemen, lying on your resume is a no-go. I keep saying no-go all the time. It is a complete no-go. You need to be 100% honest on your resume. Interviewers actually do check your resume, and they will actually call up any organizations or anything like that to verify that you have actually done the things you have actually said. Now, if your resume is lacking in space, what a key trick to do until you can fill up the blanks in it, you can actually sort of go into detail of what you actually did. Reason number 6 is you brag too much on what you did at your previous job. Bragging too much on what you did on your job without actually being asked on what you did can make it seem like you possibly lied about some of the things that you did, especially if you have a lot to tell. Number 7, your cell phone kept going off. Now, gentlemen, this is an easy fix. Before you walk into an interview or your second interview or whatever that you have planned out for your day, you need to make sure that you call, text, or whomever to let them know, hey, I'm about to walk into an interview. Give me like 30 to 45 minutes. I will get back to you when I'm done. Number 8, you mentioned or questioned anything about a drug test. Now, let's see if I can get through this point without making some of you guys a little bit mad. If you have to question anything about a drug test, whether or not you have to take one, or if you need some sort of 2-week notice before you take one, or even if they have random drug tests, this will automatically be a red flag to indicate that you, my friend, are on drugs and you are trying to work your way through the system so that way you can continue to do those drugs while you have that job. And obviously, this is a no-go. Reason you didn't get the job number 9 is that you did not ask any questions towards the end of your interview. Now, we've all been there. This is a point towards the interview process where the manager or the interviewer has asked you, do you have any questions for me about anything? Now, this is your time to show that you have shown some initiative before that you have even walked into his office. You need to ask some key questions about, some good examples are like, what is your daily quota? What is your goal that you try to meet with sales? Who is your biggest competition? Something like that. One thing you can do to prepare yourself for these type of questions that you need to ask is to download an app called Glassdoor. Now, this is no way in any shape a sponsorship or of any way. I'm just mentioning Glassdoor because I used it to get my current job at Gap, and it has helped me to bring some initiative towards my side of the conversation, and it's really showed them that I was really interested in how well that the company will do before and after I was hired. Finally, reason number 10, you called way too much after the interview was done. Hi, I was wondering if Tim was in the office to make sure that, if I had the job or not. Can you tell Sheila to call me when I can get that second interview in, or if I can possibly just have the job anyway? Alright, you know what? If you can tell Robert that if he doesn't want me for the job, he can just go, chill, gentlemen. They will call you if they are actually considering you for the job. You and I and all of us have had bad interviews before. And hopefully, gentlemen, you can use these 10 tips to rock your next interview that you have scheduled up next week. And you can also rock that job that you're soon going to have.